Hello everyone, I'm Juliet. I'm the student from SVIEP, and today I want to talk about something about Lunar New Year. So let me share my screen. Okay. So today I want to talk about something about Lunar New Year. The first thing is there is some taboos in Lunar New Year because there's many kind of it. So I just picked 3 of them to talk about. The first thing is avoid to take a bath and washing your hair in the morning, because bathing and washing your hair on the first day of the new year will wash away your wealth and fortune. So do not wash them on the first day in the Lunar New Year. And the second one is do not wash clothes, because if you wash clothes on the first and the second day, legend has it that these Tuesday are the birthday of the god of water. So do not wash clothes, or the god may be angry. And the third one is avoid sprinkling, sweeping, and dumping garbage. The tradition believes that every household had good luck and wealth. If you spray water, sweep the floor, and dump garbage on the first day of the new year, you will send the god of wealth away and will also sweep away the wealth and good luck. So when during Lunar New Year, do not do these 3 things. And next, I want to teach you some New Year greetings and lucky words. So if you are in New Year, you can use it. So repeat after me. The first one, 新年快乐.
新年
快乐！
Yes,
新年快乐！
Happy New Year. And the second one, 大吉大利.
大
吉大利。
意大利，
Yes, it means good luck and big profits. And the third one, 恭喜发财.
恭喜发
财。
Yes, and it means wish you happiness and prosperity. And my presentation is end. And wish you a happy Lunar New Year. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Juliet. That was fantastic.
Thank you.
Next, we will be watching short video presentations from our international students from College of San Mateo. We start off with watching a video about food.
Hi everyone, what I am going to share is how people in China often prepare for a Spring Festival dinner. Nowadays, some Cantonese go out and eat in the restaurants, while most of them still eat at home during the Spring Festival. But no matter where to eat, the following dishes are often included. First, pork knuckles. Since the main ingredient is the pig's front 2 feet, which refers to humans' hands, this dish has a meaning of doing everything without any problems. Next, because Guangzhou is near the sea and the Pearl River, we often eat fish. For another reason, the Chinese pronunciation for fish is the same pronunciation for leftover. The dish also means we will have more to leftover this year. The fried lettuce is also an important dish, as the Cantonese pronunciation for lettuce is sang choi, a similar one to the pronunciation of making money, sang choi. This dish has the ingredient shrimp, which has the Cantonese pronunciation ha, similar to the sound of letter ha ha ha. The next dish contains this ingredient. It is the root of this plant fried with pork. It has the meaning of more children in the family during the coming year. The roasted pork is eaten whenever the Cantonese have celebrations. We often eat it with white sugar. Last but not least, the most important dish and the one you can try at home is the sliced boiled chicken. And here are the steps for making one. These are the ingredients that we need. A chicken, of course, ginger, coriander, scallion, cooking wine, pepper, salt, and sugar and sesame oil. And a very important thing, ice water. First, put the chicken into boiling water. Lift it up and put it down for 3 times. Then, put the chicken into ice water for a while. After that, take the chicken out and put it back into the boiling water. And then, cook it for half an hour. At the same time, chop the ginger, coriander, scallion, and mix them together with pepper, salt, sugar, and sesame oil. Take the chicken out and put it into ice water again. Last, cut the chicken into slices and it's done. That's all. Hope you can have a happy Lunar New Year.
Boy, that video.
Hi everyone. What I am going
That video made me hungry for sure. Thank you so much, Jingfei, for preparing that video for us. Next, we have Sasha talk about the red envelope.
Okay. Hi, everyone. Can everybody hear me?
Yes.
Great. Oh, I have a little issue. Okay. Here we go. Okay. Today I'm going to talk about red envelope. When most people think of red envelope, they think of money, of course. In Chinese way, we say 红包, 利息, 昂包 in different dialects. What is a red envelope? It's usually money placed in a red envelope and given to children as a Lunar New Year gift. But how did this tradition begin? There is one story that the custom originated in some of the oldest stories of Chinese New Year. As the legend goes, a demon known as Sun terrorized children while they slept on New Year's Eve, and the parents would try to keep their kids awake all night to protect them. One New Year, a kid was given 8 coins to play with and keep him awake, but he could not keep his eyes open and eventually drifted off with his coins on his pillow. Sui appeared, but he went to touch but when he touched the kid, the coins, actually the 8 immortals in disguise, produced a powerful light to drive demons away. Today, the envelopes, symbolic of the coin, is sometimes known as 压岁钱 or surprising sui money. So I talk about red envelopes with my friends, and my friends actually asked me some questions about it. And she asked that, what is written on the red envelopes? And to be honest, there's no certain way to do it, but normally it's always about good luck. And you can also write down the person's name that you want to give to, or some like funny sentences. So there's no certain way. So next, she also asked me, are there any restrictions on who gives it to who? Actually, no. Parents can give it to their children. Grandparents can give it to their kids and grandkids, and the relatives, just gives the red envelopes to each others. The next one is that, can red envelope be reused? Yes, of course. There is no bad luck associated with reusing it, and also people normally reuse the red envelope to do some craft afterwards. Also, she also asked me, is there red envelopes? Etiquette, right? Oh my God, my English, sorry.
That's okay.
Yeah, and then, so after thousands of years of red envelopes, few true etiquette rules of tradition exist. Usually families have their own ways of celebrating the tradition in whatever way they feel is appropriate. the best advice is to just do whatever makes you and your family feel comfortable and sleep easy, knowing that there is no such thing as a red envelope rule. Yeah, so so it's and then in the end is that so more and more people, they live far away from each other, and sometimes it's hard to get to see each other. So the applications developed the red envelopes online, and you can just use your phone to send red envelopes to each other. And I often use it to send it to my mom, to my brothers and sisters, and it's a fun way to do. And some people even have a group and they do games. They just like, give the red envelopes randomly to, you can actually play the game, and it's randomly distributed the amount of money. If you're lucky, you can get the most of the money from the envelope. So that's what young people do nowadays. Yeah, so that's the most about red envelopes. So thank you, everybody, for your time, and happy Lunar New Year.
Thank you so much, Sasha. That was so informative. I have learned so much more than what I just knew about red envelope. We really appreciate you doing this presentation for us. Next, we have a video of Fai Chen. Remy, are you able to play the video for Fai Chen? Or is it Silvana?
Sorry, that's me. I'm doing it. Hold on, I'm sharing.
Wonderful. Thank you, Silvana.
Sorry, I just blanked out completely.
It's
Here we
all
go.
the manage. It's a district wide. It's district wide. See?
Hello everyone, my name is Christine. If you go to a Chinese restaurant, you might have a great chance of seeing these kind of red banners hanging around. If you go to a Chinese restaurant, you might have a great chance to find these kind of red banners hanging around. They usually come with a rectangular shape like this, or a square like this, written either horizontally or vertically. In Cantonese, we call them Fai Chen. Based on the shape and the content of the banner, we can separate them into 3 big types. The first one that I want to talk about is the square ones right here. They usually display with only one Chinese character. And this one right here is one of the most common ones that people would write. It has a meaning of good luck. Something interesting is that upside down and the rifle pronounced the same but with different tones in Chinese. So people would actually put this banner upside down like this to suggest the happiness and good fortune. The second type would be the rectangle shape with 2 or 4 Chinese characters. They are short, straightforward with some sort of rhyme. Like this one, it says peace. This one is spirit of dragon and horse. And this one is progress in studies. The last one is spring couplet. This is the only type of red banner that kind of have like an official English name. They are also in rectangle shape and usually with 7 words on the 2 sides of the door frame. The content is more on the poetic side. Usually talks about beauty of nature, about future, about hope, or even just simply a word of blessings.
Thank you so much, Silvana, for sharing that with us. It was prepared by Christine Sheng from CSM. Next, we have Nomin from Mongolia. She's going to talk about how Lunar New Year is celebrated in Mongolia. Thank you, Nomin. All yours.
Hello everyone, let's get to know about Mongolian Lunar New Year, known as Tsagansar. Every year, Mongolians celebrate Mongolian Lunar New Year on the junction of winter and spring. The holiday also symbolizes a healthy and wealthy life. The first day of Lunar New Year, the greeting ceremony starts with the sunrise time. When people greet, both extend their arms, turning up their palm. Old bow in the center of the table, which are stamped with a wooden block, is the main decoration of the biggest festival of Mongolia. Technically, Mongolians have a philosophy on odd digits, exemplifying a circle of life that starts with and ends in happiness. The first thing we offered when people visit the Mongolian family is a milk tea. It's one of the most common hot drinks in Mongolia, and it's often drunk throughout the day, especially in winter. This is the second dish you should taste when you're visiting in a Mongolian family during the Mongolian Lunar New Year. Tagada is made by the traditional dairy product curd. This is called oats. Oats is a whole sheep's back with its fatty tail. On Tagansar Eve, host of the family cut the first slice of the oats and offer it to the fire and god and then family members. During Tagansar, guests have to taste the oats, which is usually offered and cut by the host of the family. Fermented mare's milk, also known as erog, is the traditional beverage of Mongolia. People freeze the erog until Tagansar and drink it. It is kind of dumpling which usually filled with beef and mutton. A family with elders makes an average of 1,000 boats for the guests. On the other hand, boats making process allows families to gather and work together. During the Tagansar, guests have to leave the house after eating at least one boat. This year, the first day of Mongolian Lunar New Year falls on February 12th. If you really want to know about Mongolian culture, it's definitely your must-see festival. Thank you.
Thank you, Noman. That was so fabulous. We really appreciate it. Next, we have Skyline Chinese Students and Scholars Association, who will be presenting on Chinese Zodiac.
Yeah, sorry that I cannot open my camera today. And I'm going to share my screen. Can you guys see my screen right now?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, today I'm going to talk about one of the traditions in China. It's called Chinese Zodiac. So the Chinese Zodiac or Sheng Xiao is a repeating cycle of basically 12 years. And each year is represented by an animal. And also each animal has their own personalities, represent different attributes of person. And here are all the Chinese zodiac, all the animals. So in order, you can see in the picture that the animals are rat, ox, tiger, rabbit, dragon, snake, horse, goat, monkey, rooster, dog, and pig. And okay, a lot of people may ask, so why those animals are in that order? And that's what I'm going to talk about, the origin of Chinese Zodiac. So basically, a long time ago, there was a story said that a Chinese emperor that he wanted to develop a calendar, and he said all the creatures, including all the animals on Earth, were allowed to participate in this competition. And as you can see, as all the animals that I mentioned above, those animals won the first 12 places. So they were awarded to be on the Chinese Zodiac. Okay, so after talking about the Chinese Zodiac,
Ethan?
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, I know another version of this story.
Yeah, go ahead.
You know, long time ago, there was no Chinese Zodiac. The Jade Emperor wanted to select 12 animals to his guards. All the animals came to take part in the competition. Can you imagine that? The rat got the first to arrive. That's amazing. You know what? Although the rat is small, it's smart enough. So in order to get a high position, The rat had cheek up his sleeve. He got into ox ears when the ox wasn't looking. And the funny thing is that when the ox reached for the palace of Emperor, suddenly rat dashed the feet of Emperor. Then rat went first place and ox was the second one.
Yeah. That's another version of this story. Actually, I know there are different versions of these stories, and if you are interested, you can just search on the internet and go check it out. And now I'm going to talk about. Okay, now we are going to find our own Chinese zodiac. Just wait a minute. I will copy this link into the chat. So basically, it's a calculator, and you just need to type into your birth year and your birthday, and you can find your own animal, and you can know which animal you are, and you guys can just open the website and find yours, and you can share that in the chat. And so I think that's what I'm going to talk about today. I know in a lot of Asian countries, they have different versions of their own zodiac. So if you want to know more about this Chinese zodiac, you can just open this website and go to their homepage. You will find a lot of information about that. And thank you. That we should all have a good luck in the year of Ox. Thank you.
Thank you so much. This was so impressive and so informative. Thanks to all our students who took the time to prepare these videos and presentations for us today. Now, who is up for a Kahoot game? No event is ever complete, especially in this COVID and shelter in place, without a Kahoot game. We have Vivian from Skyline College, who is going to be hosting this game. So now, without further ado, pull out those cell phones, and Vivian will sort of go through what is necessary for you to do to start playing this Kahoot game. So Vivian, the stage is all yours.
Thank you. Hello, everyone. My name is Vivian. I'm an international student of the Skyline College. And for those who are not familiar with Kahoot, I'm going to share my screen right now. You must go to www.kahoot.it. All right. And you'll see now a Kahoot game pin. So you just have to enter 30868855, followed by your nickname.
So just so that everyone knows that we will be featuring the top 3 players of this game today on each of our 3 colleges' international student program social media pages. So please know that you will be featured on our social media pages. Wow, I see so many people joining in. This is going to be so exciting.
All right, and just to remind you, in order to get more points, you may need to answer correctly and as fast as you can. So I hope you guys have fun and also that we all learn something.
Vivian will give it 1 more minute. Vivian, give it 1 more minute. I think there are more people who are joining. So can we give them 1 more minute?
Oh, absolutely.
Thank you.
So we have 16 at this moment.
Wonderful. We are going to wait for another 30 seconds.
18. Wow. 19. Is anyone else trying to get in the game?
All right, I'm going to say going, going, and gone.
Okay, let's start it. Okay, so Lunar New Year. The first question in 3, 2, 1. 2021 is the year of the red ox, yellow dragon, blue rat, or green snake. You have 16 answers, 17 answers. We're missing 2, 18. There's one more. And the correct answer is ox. Well, all of you have that right. Great job. So let's see. The fastest one was Yaichi, and then Laser, Gokan, and Miet. Sorry if I don't pronounce it well. Let's go for the second one. Which of the following is not common food during Lunar New Year? Dumplings, orange chicken, fish and shrimp, or beef? 11 answers, 12. 15. Okay. The correct answer is orange chicken. We have 9 answers correct and 10. Wow. So I guess we learned something now. Now we have Gokan as a first place. Let's go for the next one. What do children receive from adults on Lunar New Year? Toys, firecrackers, red envelope, or candies? Just remember the presentation that we had a few months ago. Let's see. Red envelope. Okay, good job. All answers correct.
I'm glad they were listening to the presentation, Vivian.
Yes, exactly. Now we still have Gokan, is that correct? As a first place, let's go for the fourth one. What are the good luck colors for Lunar New Year? Red and gold, green and white, red and silver, or black and gold? And red and gold is the correct answer. Good job. You are on fire. That means that you have 4 correct answers in a row. Good job. Let's go for the next one. What is the name of the monster in the legend of Lunar New Year? Fen Wan, Kilin, Long, or Nian?
Ooh, this is a tough one, Vivian.
I can say that I learned a lot from this game.
Of course, yeah.
Nian. Yeah, we have 10 answers correct. Oh no. So we have a new first place, Jackson. Let's go for the next one. Why are firecrackers used to celebrate Lunar New Year? To provide light for the dark night, to wake up the gods in time of the celebration, to scare away the neon monster, or just for fun? Okay, we have 19 answers, and the correct answer is to scare away the neon monster. Now we have in first place, Laser. Let's go for the next one. 7th question. Gifts of red envelopes are given believed to pass on good luck. What's inside the envelope? Money, letter, gold, or card? Money. Yeah, they have money. They are so lucky. Laser is still in first place, and then it's followed by Jackson. Let's go for the 8th one. What is the last day of the Lunar New Year celebration? Buddha's birthday, the birthday of Zodiac sign, Dragon Festival, or Lantern Festival? This is a tough one.
Yes. Wow.
Lantern Festival. Oh, 11 correct. Let's see. We have Jackson again in first place, followed by Gochen, almost there. Let's go for the next one. This one. It'll be, according to Chinese custom, on New Year's Day, you should not eat any meat, cut your hair and nails, leave home, or take a shower. Yeah, cut your hair and nails. And also it's take a shower, but the first one is cut your hair and nails. Let's see. We have Laser in first place, now Greg on second place, and Jackson on third. Let's go for the next one. Between which dates does Lunar New Year normally happen? January 21st to February 20th, January 1st to January 22nd, February 5th to March 1st, February 20th to March 7th. 16 answers, 17. And the correct answer is January 21st to February 20th. This was a tough one. We had 7 corrects. And now we have Sasha in the first place. Good job. She has 8 correct answers in a row. Now the next one, 11th. How long does the Lunar New Year celebration usually last? 30 days, 15 days, 7 days, or 2 months? 16, 18 answers, 19. Let's see. And it's 15 days. It lasts 15 days. Okay, first place, Sasha, then Greg, and then Gochan. And we'll see with the last question.
Last but not the least.
People don't usually what during the Lunar New Year? Play mahjong, visit relatives, play fireworks and firecrackers, or go skiing? 18. Yes, they don't usually go skiing because they spend time with their families on that day. All right, so we have it in the podium on third place with 8,893. Gulshan, second place with 9,009. Greg, and the first place will be for Sasha with 9,466 and 11 answers correct. Good job.
Wow, Sasha, that was amazing. Thank you, Vivian.
Of course.
Boy, this was so much fun. Wouldn't you all agree? Now we have a very special live performance by one of our SVIP students who is currently in Taiwan. He is going to be performing a very popular Chinese fusion song. Let's hear it for Jackson.
Hey, hi everyone, I'm Jackson. I'm from Taiwan. And I will perform the Chinese performance song. It's named Cao Cao today. And I put because it's a Chinese song, I put a Chinese lyric in English lyric in the chat box. Wait a minute.
Oh, that's very nice of you, Jackson. We really appreciate that.
Wait a moment. Yeah. Okay, and this song is about the history of 3 kingdoms, and Cao Cao is a king of the Wei destiny, and this generation is full with many heroes. Yeah. So I can start it.
Yes, go ahead, Jackson.
奔波，月光快温柔，草草不啰嗦，你信仰的清澈，愿你冒阳光，你说安多的梦。灯海默念分散过，烽火连天不休。儿女情长被乱世左右，谁来煮酒？而你我家是三国，分不清对与错。纷扰千百年以后，一切又成头。故事英雄，独三国。我是英雄，怎么能懂寂寞？自走摇长奔波，月光太温柔，草草不啰嗦，一心要那清澈无恙，你梦阳梦，你说很多的梦。东海默念分散过，烽火连天不休。儿女情长被乱世左右，谁来煮酒？而你我家是三国，分不清对与错。纷纷扰扰千百年以后，一切又成头。Okay, thank you.
Wow, that was fabulous, Jackson. Well done.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. So next we have Nomin, who's coming back to talk a little bit about her presentation on the Mongolian Lunar New Year. Take it away, Nomin.
Okay, thank you. So let me share my screen. Okay, so today I'm going to talk about how Mongolians spend their first day of the Tansar, which is known as Mongolian Lunar New Year. Okay, welcome the New Year and celebrate the Tansar with a positive and optimist mind, kind heart, and pure soul without dark thoughts. It's
Nomin, we are losing you. We can't hear you, Nomin.
Oh. Okay, so.
Yeah, I think we can hear you now. And your screen is not shared yet. It's still, sharing. It's not started to share yet.
Oh, okay, I see. So now can you guys see that?
Not yet.
Okay. Let's share.
Ah, there you go.
Okay, thank you. Okay, here we go. So now I'm going to talk about how Mongolians spend their first day of the Tsaghensar, known as Mongolian Lunar New Year. Okay, technically, Tsaghensar allows all Mongolians to be proud of their national heritage, culture, tradition, and custom.
Sagansar gives an opportunity to unite families and people, strengthen the family bond, and enables the people to welcome the new year and celebrate the Sagansar with a positive and optimist mind, kind heart, and pure soul without dark thoughts. It's prohibited to do, think, and say bad things during the holiday. First, before the day before Sagansar, it's named Bitung, or known as No Moon Day. When it gets dark, people wear their finest clothes, which is del, sit around the table, and it's relatives and families also visit each other if they wish. On this day, families put a feast of sheepram, erect layers of traditional cookies on large plates by odd numbers decorated with candies and dairy products. So in the morning, the first day of the Lunar New Year, younger family members support the elders at the elbow and say Amor Beno, which means how are you? If you guys want to say, it's called Amor Beno. The elder one says Minde Amor Seno, meaning I'm fine and you? And the older people kiss the other on both cheek. After the greetings, people start the preparation. The preparation for Sagansar 1 month ahead. Families make several hundred to several thousand boards, which is kind of big dumplings. And they prepare plenty of food for their relatives, neighbors, and friends who visit the family during the holiday. Yeah, that's pretty much it. And thank you so much. And it's an honor to introduce our Lunar New Year. I wish you guys all the best. Happy Sagansar.
Thank you, Norman. That was amazing. Thank you. Up next, we have a short video presentation by our students from China and Cambodia explaining a typical Lunar New Year.
Sorry, there isn't sound in the first part, so
Sure.
if you could all read this.
Yeah, sure. This is a flower market in Guangzhou in China. This is usually where people go to buy some flowers and fruits for the new year.
So a fun thing to know about all of these videos that are being shot are students actually took videos of these in the last week. And I guess that's the one lucky thing that we've been able to have because of COVID. Students are back home. We're able to actually see what it's really like in real time or pretty close to real time.
Yes, that's amazing, Remy.
You usually can get a great deal at the flower market because everyone's there, and this is tradition. You get some flowers for Chinese New Year.
我是在圣格朗森的对联儿。People put their best wishes on it. Usually, it's always a good thing. Once again, you see this thing right here. This Wu is like for Chinese New Year. People put it on the door. You see this part is lots of people. Here's some sausage, some chicken.
This is meat. This is our chicken. Lots of sweets. Once again, you see this again. This is a kind of cookies.
That was beautiful, Remy. Thank you so much for sharing that with us. Next, we have Pisit and Sakol, our current Cambodian students from Kenyatta College. They're joining us live all the way from their home country to talk to us about how they celebrate Lunar New Year in Cambodia. Take it away, Pisit and Sakol.
He's muted.
Nicole, you are muted.
Oh, hi. Apparently, I didn't have time to prepare a video or slide, but I can talk about it on how we celebrate it in Cambodia. So, a lot of people might not know that actually a majority of people in Cambodia celebrate Lunar New Year. This is because of a big migration of Chinese people to Cambodia back in the 19th century. And because of that, a lot of Cambodian now they are mixed Chinese Cambodian, and a lot of us celebrate Lunar New Year almost the same way as it is celebrated in China. And on the day prior to the first day of the New Year in Cambodia, we often set up like offering for our ancestor as a mean to show our gratitude and remembrance of them. And because a lot of Cambodian people are Buddhists, and because of the culture has been here for quite a long time, it evolved and sort of mixed with Cambodian culture. So during the day prior to the first day of the Chinese New Year, a lot of people actually go bring the offering to pagoda and offer it to the monks in a belief that if we do that, that act would actually bring good deed to our ancestor in their afterlife. And that's what we do on the first day, on the day prior to the New Year day. And Visit will actually tell you more about what we do on the 3 day of the New Year.
Right. Thank you, Sakal. So a lot of Chinese Cambodian or Cambodian with Chinese descendant, we spend about 3 days celebrating Chinese New Year's or Lunar New Year's. And the first day, most people gather their family and relative and meet up, giving each other red pockets, especially to young people. And on the second and third day, it mostly depend on specific situation in the family. Most family prefer to go on a trip together, and other family prefer to stay home. So it's really depend right now, especially on what they plan to do together. Mostly for my family, for example, we go on a trip with our grandparents and aunts, uncle, something like that. So yeah, I think that pretty much it. Sakal, do you have anything to add? Or
Not really, but hey, we actually do have the giving and setting of the red pocket, as we call it, the same way people do it in China.
yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Sakol and Pasit, for joining us from Cambodia and talking about how you guys celebrate Lunar New Year in Cambodia. Thank you so much once again. Well, last but not the least, we have one of our staff members, Silvana, who's going to teach us how to prepare a lantern to celebrate this auspicious day. Take it off, Silvana.
Hi, everyone. I hope you've enjoyed the event so far. I'm going to do a quick crash course on how to make a paper lantern. I don't know if you saw my little chat, but I was asking if you have a piece of paper, 8.5 by 11. It could be white, red, gold, and colored, anything. Scissors, and tape or glue. And then you could decorate it later if you want. So first step, it's gonna be so fast. So sorry, but it's we're short on time. So here we go. At the end, the long end of your paper, you're gonna wanna cut about 1 inch or so off the end. You wanna keep this piece of paper because it'll act as your handle. Okay, once you cut off the end, you're going to wanna fold the paper the long way. So yeah, yes, like this. Fold it in half. Fold it in half. And then on the folded end, you're going to want to cut about 1 inch strips, but don't go all the way. Don't cut all the way to the top. Just leave like about 1.5 inches or so at the top and just go all the way across. And it doesn't have to be perfect, but it's about 1 inch wide for each strip. And just go all the way across. All the way across.
Lost Tomasa.
Silvana? Yes, hi. It's supposed to be even. It doesn't have to be. Okay. Yeah, I'm not very detail orientated, so it's okay if it's not even. As long as it's about 1 inch each, and then you'll see, you won't notice. You won't notice the squiggly lines of your cuts.
We wouldn't notice if you didn't tell us, Claire.
That's okay, so now, once you have your lines, you're gonna open up your piece of paper like so. And then you're gonna curl it around. And this is where you're gonna need your tape and your glue. And you're gonna tape the top and the bottom part together. And then once that's taped, you're going to get your handle that you cut before and tape it or glue it into the inside. And there is your lantern. So you could decorate however you want. I've seen gold ribbon on it. You can, write whatever you want on it. Your wishes for the new year. Make a ton for your house. Decorate your house with different colors if you want. Red is also, it's the good luck color. So red is beautiful. But yes, that's the quick and easy way to make a lantern, paper lantern.
Thank you, Silvana. That was awesome. I'm definitely going to try this with my kids over the weekend. As wise people say, time flies when we are having fun. To conclude, I would really like to thank each and every one of you who were present today, who participated, who sent us videos, who woke up early in the morning to come present here, or late at night too. This event would not have been possible without each and every one of you. So from all of us here at Canada, CSM, Skyline, and the district, we want to thank each and every one of you. Stay safe, stay healthy. Daji Dali, everyone.
Thank you.
Good night and good day.
Thank you so much. Too. Thanks, everyone.
Thank you.